Hey guys, welcome back to Magic TV. My name's Craig. It's 6 o'clock. It's time for a Magic Live. Now today I'm going to be performing Elf, one of the routines from the Elf project, which was put out very, very recently by me and Alakazam Magic. And you are going to see Elf.
He's cute.
He is cute. This is all to do with Christmas. How's your Christmas spirit?
That's amazing.
You're not very well today, are you?
Nope.
It's going to be a real challenge impressing you then. Try. Would you like me to give you the story version of this? There is a story. I know you like stories.
I like a story.
So, have you ever been to the North Pole?
Unfortunately not.
Have you ever met Santa?
Unfortunately not.
Well, being a magician, obviously, I've met Santa. Been to the North Pole several times.
Of course you have.
I have. And I'm going to use these cards to talk to you about a couple of the big problems that they have in the North Pole. But first of all, these are cards. They're not playing cards, they're Christmas cards. You can tell they're Christmas cards because they've got like little trees on them, right?
Yeah.
As you can see. Now, all of the cards are the same other than this one. This one has got some presents on it. And the reason is, when you go to the North Pole, if you go to the North Pole, there's three things that you're going to see a lot of. Presents, snow, and trees.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And that's what we have here. We have trees, we have snow, and we have presents.
Okay.
That's going to go over there, but we are going to get back to that a little bit later on.
Okay.
Now, here's the thing. The thing that you're going to find most of at the North Pole, if you actually go into Santa's workshop, is you're going to see a lot of elves.
Yeah.
That is an elf.
That is
I'm well aware that that looks a little bit like Jack, but that is actually an elf.
Jack shaved his hair off, though.
He has shaved his hair off, right? Now, there's two types of elves that work at the North Pole. See, this is educational as well as entertaining.
Every day is a school day.
Absolutely. Two types of elves that work at the North Pole. The first elf, the red team, they are in charge of present creation and distribution. Basically, they work in the workshop, and their job is to make all the presents that Santa gives out on Christmas Day.
Okay.
If it wasn't for the red team, there would be no presents in your stocking on a Christmas morning.
Well, thank you, red team.
No problem. Now, the green team have an even more important job.
I mean, thank you. You're not the red team.
No, I'm thanking them on your behalf. The green team, they have an important job, but they're underlooked a little bit. The green team, they're in charge of reindeer care. Now,
that's not an underrated job. You've got to look after them, haven't you?
Yeah, exactly. And if they don't do their job right, no flying around the world on Christmas Eve. I mean, they have an important job.
Rudolph's important too.
Well, here's the problem.
Rudolph lives matter.
You know, the problem with Rudolph is he doesn't really get involved much on Christmas Eve. He's like more of a... he's kind of like the face of the reindeer, but he's not really the most important one, really. But that's a different story for a different time.
Right.
The most important thing are the elves. Now, as you can see, I've got some of the red elves, I've got some of the green elves here, as you can see. I've got red elves. And you'll probably notice they're alternating all the way through.
Yeah.
And because there's an equal amount of red elves to the green elves. And I think that's a little bit weird. I've always thought that's odd. And the reason I've always thought it's odd is because surely it takes more elves to make all of the presents than it does to look after 10 reindeer. But, you know, I mean, whatever. It's Santa's
How many
gift.
reindeer were there?
There's like 10.
12 of them?
10 or 12. I don't know.
Wasn't it an odd number?
It was because of Rudolph. Yeah, because of Rudolph. Yeah. Can you name them all?
We're getting off topic.
We are getting off topic. Here's the problem with the elves, right? They are very naughty and they have magical powers.
Wow.
Now, because they're naughty and they have magical powers, they like playing tricks on people. And one thing they like to do is use their magic to kind of play a magical game of tag. And what they'll do is they'll bounce around all over the place by magic, and they'll try and catch each other.
Okay.
Now, Santa doesn't like this because he's very work-focused, Santa, so he won't like this. So they tend to play this when Santa isn't in the workshop or the stables. So sometimes he'll...
Which is all the time, I would imagine.
No, he's overlooking, he's overseeing this stuff. I mean, he's the boss, right? He's always around. He's always doing his thing.
Is he?
Yeah, but sometimes he'll get called into his bedroom for
Mrs.
a hot
Claus
cocoa.
stuff.
You know, for a hot cocoa. And, you know, Mrs. Claus and Santa Claus are busy.
Oh, this is taking a turn.
It really is. So when he goes off with Mrs. Claus and does his thing, the elves will mess about because they know they've got a few minutes before he comes back, right? Because that's how long it takes.
Minutes?
Well, that's how long
magical. He should be like...
Well, that's how long it takes to drink a cocoa.
Oh, right. Gotcha.
Right.
Okay.
Anyway, this is what they will do. You're not ruining Christmas for me, Matthew. This is what they will do, right? This is how the game of tag works. Let's say that I put a red elf and a green elf and a red elf and a green elf down there. Red elf, green elf, red elf, green elf. That leaves over here a red elf, a green elf, a red elf, and a green elf, right?
Yeah.
Now watch. This is how the magical game of tag works. Did you see the magic happen?
No.
You'll check it out now, because now over here, all you've got are the red elves. Told you. Weird. Now, if you've got the red elves over here, what's over here?
The green elves.
Exactly. And that's what they do. But like I said, Santa doesn't like it. He's not a fan. Not happy. So what he'll do is he'll sneak into the workshop or into the stables to try and catch them doing this.
Right.
But they'll never be able to catch him. Do you know why?
Right.
Because they realise, and they'll just disappear off somewhere else. So, for example, if he walks into the workshop and tries to find the elves messing around, they'll just disappear, and all they'll find over there is presents, and presents, and presents, and presents. They won't find the elves.
Okay.
And if they go and look in the stables,
Yeah.
all they'll find... Yeah, there's Rudolph. Now, that's Rudolph. That's not Rudolph. That's Donna with a cold nose. It is the North Pole. Blitzen and all the rest of them. But they'll find just the reindeer over there, right? They won't
Where did
find...
the reindeer go?
Well, that's what I mean. That's the stables. The elves that work there, they've gone. They've disappeared. And all that's left are the reindeer and the presents.
Elves have gone rogue.
They've gone rogue. Well, no, they haven't gone rogue. Do you know where they've gone? They're like hanging around outside, next to the present pile. Do you remember that card that had all the presents there?
Yeah.
Now, that's where all the elves are.
Very good.
And now, you know the story of the North Pole and why the elves are no good.
I want to go.
Yeah,
Sounds
right?
like fun.
It is. It's a fun place. It's a fun place. You should meet Mrs. Claus. She's lovely. Shut up. Do me a favour. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I love this trick. I perform this all the time. You can get it now directly from Alakazam, www.alakazam, whatever the hell it is, Alakazam Magic, alakazam.co.uk. Try one of them, it'll work. You want to see more videos like this? Like the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back again tomorrow at 6 o'clock with another Magic Live. I'll see you then.